parents, it's Dr. Adela Rafiz here, and I'm here to answer a question today that I often get asked. What do you do when you're having a fight with your partner and you don't know what to do when it comes to the kids? Something that parents say to me often is we never fight in front of the kids. We always do it after they've gone to bed or behind closed doors so that they don't know that we're fighting. And I'd just like to shed a little bit of light on this situation. When parents say to me that they do not fight in front of their children, sometimes the expectation that they have is then the children won't know that they are fighting. And they think that the children are none the wiser, whether they're a baby, 2 years old, 5 years old, or even 10. Now, remember that we as adults, but especially as children, are primarily non-verbal communicators. That means when you have a baby, when you have a newborn, they are not listening to the words you say to them. That is not what they understand. They are, however, connecting with and responding to the energy, to the environment, and to the safety that is created for them by picking up on the emotions and the energy that you resonate out to them as their caregivers. Now, when you have a fight, children don't need to hear the fight or see the fight to know that things are not okay. And this is where sometimes parents can get confused or wonder why their children are still being affected by disagreements between them and their partner. Rather than trying to hide the disagreement or trying to pretend like everything's okay, what I recommend is simple, honest communication with your children that's appropriate to the age that they are. So this does not mean that you talk to your children and tell them everything that's going on that is either way over their head or not their responsibility for them to know about at that age. But it is safer and simpler to acknowledge to your children that you're having a disagreement with their mum or dad, that you're all okay, you're all safe, you're working through it, and you can even let them know how you're feeling. You can say that you're feeling a bit sad or a bit upset because you're having a disagreement with mummy or daddy, but you're working on making things better and everyone's okay. Based on how old your child is, you can alter the conversation so that they can start learning about healthy ways to have difficult conversations or navigate through conflict in their own lives. When we don't do this, there are two main side effects of hiding disagreements or not allowing your children to actually be aware fully of what's going on. The first is there is a lack of emotional safety that's created because it is much scarier for a child to not know what is going on and think of the worst case scenario than to actually know what's going on and to be aware of the fact that mum and dad are fighting or having a disagreement, but it's not something that is being hidden from them. Secondly, we are then seeing those behaviors that adults are sometimes carrying out and don't even realize that your children are observing, like withdrawal, the silent treatment, passive aggressive behaviors. Children are observing what you do at all times. They do not listen to what you say. They will watch what you do, and that is what they will be learning and copying. So if you are wondering how your child is learning to navigate through conflict, I can assure you it's more from what they're observing you do rather than what they are hearing you say. So to help foster healthy and emotive and communicative ways of navigating through conflict for your children at this age, but also as they become adults, I recommend being open and honest about any conflict or disagreements that you have with your partner, even including your children if they are old enough, in those conversations if appropriate. And lastly, acknowledging your feelings, not having to hide the fact that you also get worried, sad, or upset, and allowing them to realize that it's okay, it's safe, and it's healthy to disagree with the people you love and work through it. I hope this has been helpful for you, and if you would like more information like this, and if you would like more practical tools and exercises to utilize with your family and with your children ages 0 to 12, I invite you to join me for the Baby Whispering class coming up on the 20th of March. This is a full day comprehensive class broken up into 2 core elements: information and facilitation, and then practical tools and techniques to use with your family as a parent, caregiver, teacher, or facilitator. You can find all the information below this video, and I hope to see you in class.